Hello, everybody. Good morning. We are live. Yes, I'm also showing off my my clouds. But so, if you don't know me yet, my name is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician. This show is supposed to start at 9 a.m. every morning, so I am here. It's 9:17, but ain't nobody got time for that. So, my name is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician. I am the CEO of Dr. Lulu's Life Coaching Lounge. It says it right there, and I am wearing my brand colors all day today. So, real quick though, if you don't know me, I am a pediatrician, board certified pediatrician, and I'm also a life coach for parents of LGBTQ plus kids. And yes, I like to dress up. I was telling myself, girl, what you been doing? You've been showing up looking wretched, all kinds of wretched in the last few videos, but that's okay. You have to warm up sometimes to get to where you're going. So today I'm like, I'm gonna dress up ish, no makeup, au naturel, and just wear my Afrocentric outfit because you know what, I can. We're going to be talking about some numbers today, so those tend to be sobering a lot. So the numbers we're going to look at, I'm calling them the top 5 numbers that you should know when it comes to the LGBTQ plus community. So I am a queer mom of a trans non-binary child. No, what is that, you ask? I got you. I got you because I can read your mind. I am also Nigerian. Yes, I am. I'm a physician who has buried one too many patients who died of suicide, who has worked with one too many patients who are suicidal, who has noticed that when it comes to the LGBTQ plus community, their mental health challenges are not because of who they are, i.e., the LGBTQ plus community. They are because of the way the world treats them. So I want you to go to my Instagram today is at Ask Dr. Lulu. Let me write that down. My Instagram is at Ask Dr. Lulu. And I have saved in my highlights the video, the little snippet of a video that I made yesterday. One of my friends said, "This was such an awesome post." I'm like, "Oh, somebody liked my post. Okay, great." So I went ahead and saved it in my highlights. The first one is fuck homophobia. The second one is fuck 'em. And the third one is hell. So it's the same video, but you know how the stories, they kind of break them up into so many milliseconds. But you're going to get a treat, honey, if you watch them from the fuck homophobia all the way to the one that says hell. It's fun. I thought it was fun. I had fun doing it. It was very impulsive. I didn't think about it. I didn't want to think about it, but it was fun. So hop onto my Instagram, follow me while you're at there at Ask Dr. Lulu, and then you can get some more of this goodness. We gotta make this thing happen. So there, Ask Dr. Lulu is my Instagram. It's also my business page on Facebook. I see 2 people watching. Please show yourselves. I don't know who you are. You're not saying anything. Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Let a sister feel love this morning because I'm full of love for you. Okay? I'm the love doctor. So we're looking at numbers today. Numbers are usually very humbling. The very first number is 48%. 48%. That's the first number. And I'm so excited to discover that you can put the things up on the screen. Technology is so good. So if you're watching me live on Facebook, please tell me who you are. Don't be shy. If you're watching me on LinkedIn, let me know who you is. I'm about to drop the LinkedIn and put it on my regular page because y'all don't be saying much to me. On my YouTube, which is the third place that I'm live streaming, let me know who you are because I saw that my video was watched yesterday by a few people and I'm happy about that, but I don't know who you are. And yes, my YouTube is also at Ask Dr. Lulu. I try to keep it simple. My LinkedIn is Dr. Lulu. So anyways, let's move. So why does she have the number 48 up on the screen? Well, because a study that was done in 2016, and if you watched me yesterday, you probably saw this already, or maybe if you read my post from this morning, you will see that I mentioned that in 2016, a study was done by C.W. Walker or somebody, I don't know their name, C. Walker Johnson, something like that. But look it up, okay? If I can look it up, you can look it up too. So do your research is what I said on my post this morning, which was titled Fuck the Closet, by the way. I don't even know if Facebook is going to show it. But so essentially, I want you, hi, Jen. I should have known. Hey, sis. I love you so much. We're going live tomorrow, right? I'm so excited. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So I'm talking about the fact that in 2016 a study was done which had multiple numbers, but the one that I thought that was the most important one is 48%. 48% of teens then 48 only 48% of teens then. Hi Mary. You know what, Mary, where is Estonia? I want to know. Quiero saber. Por favor. No, we scheduled for the 12th, I think, for the podcast. Oh, okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. I was talking about joining me here, not the podcast. But yeah, so Mari, por favor, dime, cuándo es when? What is when in Spanish? Where? ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde es Estonia? Where is that? Where is Estonia? Please tell me, Mary. So 48%, only 48% of the children that were, I guess the questionnaire was given to or whatever, however they came up with their numbers, only 48% of them are straight. I want that to sink in. So less than half of those kids are straight. Then, and in 2016, you can argue that the LGBTQ plus movement, no matter how you look at it, was not quite as strong as it is today. So if 48, you know where I'm going with this, if 48% of them only, if 48% of them only were straight then, can you imagine what the number is today? Because the thing about life is the more you see people like you, the more you come out. I mean, think about it. When you buy a new car, right? When you buy a new car, every time you get on the road, all the cars that you see are your new car. So for my retirement this year, I bought me a brand new baby girl. I don't know if you know this or not. A red two-door, all my cars are red, a red two-door convertible C-Class. And now every time I get on the road, all the cars are Mercedes. I'm like, what's going on? So she says, it's in Finland. Oh, but I thought Georgette and I were joining you tonight. Okay, great. Tonight. Yes, I forgot. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. In Europe South. Oh, nice. Listen, Maddie and Jennifer, I know you all know this already, but I'm going to tell you again. I am looking for 30 parents, 30 moms, dads, mappers who want to go for it, who want to build their muscles, who want to fight homophobia so that their kids will be okay. I mean, their kids are okay anyway, so that they can help fight for their kids that much more. So I need the two of you to please sign up. This is going to be a good 10 weeks of hanging out with me. What? All of this goodness for you? It's going to be awesome. So let me know. We'll confirm with Georgette on the DM. Sure, do that. But yeah, so this is so good. I'm happy that we are here. Please invite your friends so we can have more people. We can't just have 2 people every day. That's not good. And maybe I should be bolder about telling people to, I think I do, but I just need to tell them more. So I'll do that. I'll do that beginning tomorrow. That people should join me at 9:00. I'll look up the details and sign up. Good, Jennifer. Good girl. Yeah, it's going to be an investment. My post said, get your money, your mind, and your makeup ready because we're going to go and get them. Yeah, we're all going to be drag if we have to. But I think it's going to be fun. I think anything that is worth doing well. And anytime you put your money into something, you pay attention and you invest your more into it because you put your money into it. So, but that said, please invite more people to join us every day. Please post on the group. Oh my God, Jennifer, I'm calling you out. Jennifer, Mari, I need you all to please post on the group that you came to this live and it was good and you learned a thing or two. So the first number we're looking at today is 48. So 48% of the kids in 2016 were straight. 48%. That tells you a lot. Okay, that tells you a lot because today's world, we're a little bit more accepting maybe than 2016. So the numbers are definitely increasing. So what I'm saying is, it's a matter of time before you or your child or somebody that you know very close to you comes out. Okay, so that said, thank you, Jennifer. What's that number now? I wonder. Exactly, exactly. But when you go into the study, when you go and look at the numbers, that study is the only one that I found that said 48%. I think it depends on who is doing the study, obviously, and what their motives are. But I don't see anything else that tells me the number. I do see a lot of, there's the Gallup poll, there's the Trevor Project, there's other things, but that particular study hit me because it was published on my birthday, which is March 11th, 2016. But I'm sure there's a number now. Jennifer, you can always look it up for me, sis. Let's go. I have two daughters, both of them in L. Yeah, so they're exactly right. So let me put that up. I love that. So we have someone here saying that she has two daughters and both of them are in the LGBT plus community, just to give you an idea of how this percent. So for her is 100%. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I bet you, and I don't know when they came out, but I bet you in 2016, let's ask, okay, you know what, Jennifer, let's go there. What time, when did they come out? That tune is on YouTube. Wow, welcome, Datun. That's my first person that I'm seeing watching me from YouTube. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you're here for a good reason because I've heard that YouTube is full of trolls. And if you troll me, I will block you, honey. I'm not even afraid of you. Yesterday, I got my wings, I got my muscles. My muscle now is fuck the closet. We're here to fuck people up. If they want to fuck up with us, we'll fuck them back up. So, yes, our kids are going to live and our kids are going to they're going to grow all the potential that these kids have. And that brings me to my next number. My next number is 42%. 42% is my next number. 42%. This one is from the Trevor Project. 42% of children, 42% of children in the LGBTQ plus community seriously considered suicide in the last 12 months. This came out last year, according to the Trevor Project. If you don't know what the Trevor Project is, it is a nonprofit organization that takes care of children who are homeless, who are mostly LGBT, if not all LGBT. So they are relatively, I think, for the most part, valid as far as like being out there and doing the right work. So their numbers should be acceptable, so to say. Okay, they are vetted is the word I wanted to say. So 42%. Thank you so much to you, viewer. I don't know who you are. Please tell me a little bit more about yourself. But yeah, so we got somebody joining us from YouTube. This is why I'm doing this. This is only day 4, and we already have somebody joining us from YouTube. This is so good. I'm going to keep doing this as long as y'all keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up. So 42% of children seriously considered suicide. 42%. And while we're talking about who seriously considered suicide, LGBTQ plus kids are 4 times more likely to die by suicide than non-LGBTQ plus kids. Someone please give me a thumbs up for this number. Oh my God. You see why I don't give a fuck? You see why I have to build my muscles so I can tackle all of y'all? You see why? This is too serious. So 4 times more likely to die by suicide. LGBTQ plus kids. That is too serious for us to pretend. Jen has something to say to y'all. I'm going to let you read that. The last part, I can't imagine the children who don't have support. So it's not a very far-fetched idea that these kids struggle so much with anxiety, self-hatred, self-harm, want to kill themselves, not because of who they are. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to actually, my quote of the day today is going to be complete this sentence. My child's mental health struggles are not because of their LGBT status. It's because of fill in the blank. Okay? You need to think about what's happening. The world says to you that you're not valid, that your life doesn't count, that you don't matter. And imagine if that person is Black. Jennifer is not even Black, but imagine if that person is Black, which is why the next number 2 times Black LGBTQ plus kids. Black, well, not black LGBT. Take that out. I'm sorry. No, not black. Sorry. Cancel that. Not black LGBTQ plus kids. I'm talking about LGBT. That's my mind. Black kids, age 5 to 12, are twice as likely as their white counterparts to die by suicide. So if you put 2 and 4 together, that's 42%, right? I like to do that. But black kids age 5 through 12 are twice as likely as their white counterparts to die by suicide. Now, I'm not saying that they're mostly LGBT, but let's think about it for a minute. Let's go there for a minute. You and I know the way the LGBTQ plus community, how the way the black community handle the LGBTQ plus community. You know the way the world handles the black people. So you can imagine that it's not a very difficult conclusion that these kids are constantly living in a state of agitation. Constantly. She says genetics in mental health plays a role as well. If you have a family history of depression and suicide, your numbers increase, unfortunately. Well, I'm glad that you went there, because I know a lot of people like to talk about that, and I like that. I love that. But one of the things that I talk about, and she says genetics in mental health plays a role as well. If you have a family history of depression and suicide, your numbers increase, unfortunately. That is true. But here's the thing. Here's the thing to add to that. Nobody's dogging genetics. But here's my thing. We have trauma, generational trauma, especially in the black community. So imagine if you add generational trauma to all of that bullshit, cockamamie, nonsense of hatred and homophobia and racism, and then mental health. Imagine that. And what I want for people to know is, as much as I love to glorify science, we also have art, which plays a role in life. And the art part is trauma or adverse childhood experiences, aka ACEs, is a bona fide cause of suicide, is a bona fide cause of childhood mental health challenges. And so can we please take a moment and talk about trauma? A lot of people love to go to genetics, and I love that. Nobody's dogging that. But what about trauma? While you cannot prevent genetics, that's why I'm going to trauma. You cannot prevent genetics. You cannot help if you're born with a broad nose or dark eyes or whatever. But you can prevent trauma. So as a pediatrician, and for my TED Talk, if you don't know yet, I do have a TEDx Talk. Please go watch it on YouTube. Type my name and you'll see it. I am talking about the one that you can prevent. And so thank you, Jennifer. But I like to digress to stay on point, because I want you to focus on what you can prevent. You can't prevent genetics, but you can prevent trauma. So let's talk about being trauma informed. San Antonio, Texas has recently become a trauma informed city. It's so beautiful. They're not talking about genetics informed for a reason. They're talking about trauma informed care. We need to be able to be trauma informed. I had to get a training for that, to be a mentor here in San Antonio for the TWO project. Trauma information means I know and I agree and I accept that I can prevent my child from inheriting my trauma that I did not have any role in playing, that was handed down to me from my generations before me, that I can comfortably say, I want it to stop here with me today, no more. That's what I want you all to focus on. And the fifth number, thank you so much, Jennifer, that was awesome. The fifth number is 16%. I put that at the end. I like that because 16%, so nearly 1 in 5, 16% can arguably be 20%. Okay. Nearly 1 in 5 Gen Zers is LGBT. Oh, is it millennials? Oh, I forgot. One of them is like closer to 20%. The reason I'm saying that is because these are the people that are your children. These are the people that are going to be hired by you as a summer intern. These are the people that are coming to your job to buy ice cream, to hang out with their friends. So you must be LGBTQ plus friendly. This is the next generation. Thankfully, they also don't give a fuck. Yes, the Gen Zers, they're all about their non-binary, and they're very happy to be non-binary. They're very happy to come out as queer. Very, very happy. So I need you to think about these things. These are real things. These are real life things. So before I let you go, I'm going to put the numbers again. 48%, 42%, 2, wait, 4 times, 2 times, and then 16%. Full stop. So we're gonna post that. So today we're talking about numbers, and people don't like numbers a lot. Unfortunately, numbers don't lie. We have to look at numbers. I was former military. We're all about our numbers, honey. We don't play. Numbers don't lie. We're all about our numbers. We need to own our shit when it comes to these situations. And so, 48% of children in 2016, the study said, teenagers are straight. 42% of LGBTQ plus kids have seriously considered suicide in the last 12 months. Children who are LGBTQ plus are 4 times as likely as their counterparts to die by suicide. Black children aged 5 through 12 are twice as likely to die by suicide as their white counterparts. And then 16% of today's Gen Zers are LGBT. I wanted to put those numbers out. Of course, there are more numbers, I know that. But I picked the 5 that I thought I wanted to talk about because I can. Okay. Tomorrow we'll talk about some more numbers if y'all want to hear some more, because we have some more numbers. When you break down that 42%, honey, you'll be very surprised at the breakdown. So tomorrow maybe we'll do some more numbers. Why not? True, in my daughter's class, 4 out of 12 children are out. I'm proud of it. Yay! First of all, that's amazing that your daughter has such a small number of kids in their class. That is amazing. So somebody says that true, in my daughter's class, 4 out of 12 children are out. I'm proud of it. I want you to take that. Let that sink in for a minute. Oh my God, thank you so much. Let that sink in. I bet you, Facebook user, you know yourself. Could you please tell us what grade your daughter is in? Could you please tell us what grade your daughter is in so that I can post it up there so people can see? And please join us tonight if you're watching this for the first time ever. Thank you for interacting with me. That keeps me going. That means I'm making you think. That means I'm giving you value. So I need you to give me back. Give me back. Number 1, follow me on social media. Okay? All my social media platforms, especially my Instagram, because I have different value that I give over there. My TikTok, I have 3 minutes of jam-packed information on TikTok. I love my TikTok for now. It's growing so fast. And I need to get to, I think, 1,000 so I can do lives. So I can't wait. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Number 3, log on and follow me, or rather subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm coming. Very good. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is at Ask Dr. Lulu. My Instagram is at Ask Dr. Lulu. I don't hang out too much on Twitter, but I'm going to put my number. I'm going to post my numbers on Twitter today as a picture, and I'm going to post these numbers also on the group so everybody can see. But I'm just excited at just all of the possibilities, just the chance of growing, taking this business of speaking and teaching and coaching seriously. So I am a life coach, by the way, of parents, just like you. So if you're struggling with accepting your child, holla at your girl. She says in Estonia, the school system, this is grade 9. Okay, good. 9th grade, I'm thinking they're in high school already, which is great. It should be last year of middle school. Okay, no problem. Yeah, but this is good. I'm going to put the other one because I like that one. I like the fact that 4 out of 12 kids. And you know why these kids are coming out? Number one, the teachers have created a safe space for those kids. Yes. Number two, the other kids are not bullying them too. Yes. Number three, they're seeing each other and they're now able to encourage each other to live in authenticity. Yes, I went there. I put a big word. Why not? They are encouraging each other to live in authentic, to live authentically. I love it. I love it. So, Mary, please join us tonight on my Facebook page at 9 p.m. for a nightcap with Dr. Lulu. I just call it hanging out with Dr. Lulu. Same thing with here. We're just hanging out. We're learning. Tonight is going to be fun. I'm going to have 2 guests with me, Jennifer and Georgette. Right? Jennifer, if you're still here, remind me, is it tonight? Oh, we'll find it on in the group chat. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. All of that. That you all come out and hang out with me every day. I don't take it lightly at all. So my name is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician. 2 things you need to do for me. Number one, follow me on all social media platforms, please. And then number two, I need 30 of you to sign up for my group coaching program. No, it's not free, but I call it an investment in your life because think about it. Think about how much more smarter you're going to be by just hanging out with a small group of 30 people who are just as committed as you to make this happen, to be supportive for their kids. Just imagine. So send me a DM on that, okay? Also, on the 29th of this month, I'm teaching my master class, which is just a tiny little investment, $39 introductory price, um, for you to be with us so we can learn how to not make the mistakes that I made when my kid came out to me, when my kid invited me into their world. So that's all I had for y'all today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me see if I have any more comments. None. Very good. So join me tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to post it in the group right now. Then I'm going to post about the numbers as well. Then I'm all up in y'all faces for the month of January. And if I'm enjoying it, I'm going to keep doing it because it's what I do. All right. So let me go see my coach in the next 15 minutes. I got to see my coach and report to her. And then we'll take it from there. All right. See you tonight, 9 p.m. on my personal Facebook page with my first name and my last name. Let me take this out. Let's see if my name. Yeah. So my first name is okay. So it's not quite that. It's Dr. Uchenna Lisme Ume. But I think you can find me. If you go on Facebook and type Dr. Lulu and you go through my business page, you should be able to see me. So we're going to be talking today with 2 moms, one white, one black. I think that's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So, all right. So long, farewell. I'll see y'all later. Bye.